Hi, I'm Irving, and I'm an Adamaniac. The last time we saw Batman and Robin, they were about to get scalded to death in a giant coffee cup. Add that to the list of things I never thought I'd hear myself say.
Quickly, plaster yourself against the side of the cup.
What are you going to do?
A little trickle of acid will precede the big gush, Robin. If my timing and positioning are accurate, perhaps those few drops will burn through these ropes.
How much time is there between those few drops and the rest of it?
It's about to trickle over the lip, Robin.
But there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip, Batman.
Very good, Robin.
Thank you, Batman.
It's nice to know I'll be melted into a puddle of intellectual.
You did it!
We're not out of the woods yet, old chum. I'll have to trip that switch with my batarang.
Climb out of the cup, lift Robin out, problem solved. But as I said, that's not the Batman way. He snags the switch and turns it off.
I don't know how we do it, Batman.
What do you mean?
The way we get into these scrapes and get out of them, it's almost as though someone was dreaming up these situations, guiding our destiny.
Things like that only happen in the movies, Robin. This is real life.
I guess you're right.
Across town, the private sale of the Cat's Eye opals is beginning.
As you know, each of these pouches contains $650,000 worth of Cat's Eye opals. However, because this is the only place in the world where you can buy them, we'll start the bidding at $750,000. Out, you're not allowed to look in the pouches.
Are you kidding? They're supposed to pay that kind of money, around $2 million a pouch today, and they don't even get to see what they're buying? That's when I say bye-bye.
I'll give you absolutely nothing for the entire lot.
What? Who are you?
I'm a Patagonian Cat's Eye opal fancier, and I think your prices are outrageous.
I have to agree, but her counteroffer is equally outrageous.
Consequently, I shall take them off your lily white hands for free.
Batman gets the news.
Catwoman made off with $12 million worth of Patagonian cat's eye opals late last night.
Holy bijou!
That's very good, Robin. Bijou. French for jewel.
Thank you, Batman.
She's playing right into our hands. I planned it all this way.
He planned for them to get trapped in that coffee cup. And those jewelers may not be too happy when they find out he planned for their stuff to get stolen. One thing we haven't mentioned yet, these gems are supposed to be notoriously bad luck for anyone who has them, especially anyone who steals them. But of course, Catwoman doesn't believe in all that stuff. Freddy Touche teaches fencing. In reality, fencing is what he does in the back room.
The Patagonian cat's-eyed opals.
You said a triple soupçon?
Forget it.
They're too hot, and besides, everybody knows about the bad luck. Meanwhile, Batman checked his well-known criminals' habits file and came up with French Freddy as the only person in Gotham City who might be able to fence those gems.
You're still in the stolen goods business, aren't you, Freddy?
Me? A fence? Regarde! Catch! Regarde, I say! You were saying?
He denies anybody's been there trying to fence the opals, and Batman accepts his word for now. Meanwhile, Catwoman can't even get most fences to talk to her.
Baby Blanche, I've got a deal for you that'll... Same to you, lady.
There's a ring at the secret door. Only one other person knows about it because she gave him her address.
Ready to make a deal?
No. I just wanted to tell you that Batman was, how do you say, nosing around.
Batman? We thought he was dead.
Well, he looks pretty good for a dead man.
He has an idea. Turn the jewels in for the $3 million reward. He gets a third, and she and her men get $2 million.
Give him the opals, boys.
Thank you.
What's so funny?
They are cleverly disguised paste replicas.
This just isn't her day. They took those directly from the only jeweler who sells them. That means there was a reason why nobody was allowed to look at them. except the jewelers didn't steal them. Batman replaced them.
Amazing that you could have predicted her plot, Batman.
You saved the entire nation of Patagonia with your brilliant foresight. To say nothing of my profitable business.
He'd have to save a country called Patagonia. While they're talking, a message from Catwoman arrives.
I'm willing to give myself up, but only to you, Batman. Meet me at midnight in the model house at the Sherlock Holmes real estate development in suburban Norchester. I promise to come alone if you do the same. Yours truly, Catwoman.
Batman agrees and sends Brown on his way to give her his answer. Robin objects, but Batman says hope springs eternal. Considering the way these two carry on, I'm guessing Hope is the name of his...
Hello, Batman.
You're a rare lady, Catwoman. You're right on time.
I'm rare. In more ways than that.
I think Hope is definitely springing up. She really starts coming on to him.
I thought that, well, you know, perhaps we might get to know each other a little better.
I would think that we know each other well enough by now.
Don't run away, Batman. I won't bite.
I'm not afraid of you, Catwoman. I'm
Afraid of Hope.
You're very beautiful, Catwoman.
Yes, you're quite right. I am.
Your propinquity could make a man forget himself.
I don't know what that means, but it sure sounds nice.
It means if he's too close to her, all the blood drains from his brain.
I can give you more happiness than anyone in the world.
How do you propose to do that?
By being your partner in life. I mean, it's me and you against the world. Oh,
What about Robin?
well, I have him killed, painlessly.
She just can't get that part right.
You're supposed to fall on the floor.
You're attractive, Catwoman, but not that attractive.
Put on a double dose of Otis shot, that poisonous perfume. You should have been dead 30 seconds ago.
Sadly, she realized she had just sniffed it herself. Her last words were, "That wasn't the brightest thing I've done all day."
I had a hunch that you'd try something not quite kosher. I've been wearing bat plugs up my nose. I've been breathing nothing but clean, fresh air, sans eau de chat parfum.
Nose plugs also protect you from the toxins in the air you breathe through your mouth, but only if they're bat plugs.
Penn, Brown, Cornell, Freddie, get him!
What a surprise. I did not find those lumps suspicious at all. I was completely fooled.
So you didn't tell the truth.
Did you ever hear of a crook who did?
The odds are about right. 4 against 1.
4 against 2, Batman.
Robin.
I couldn't resist. You were taken in by her, but I'm too young for that sort of thing.
Is he bragging or complaining? The final fight is pretty typical. As the henchmen go down, Catwoman makes a run for it.
I never find my keys when I really need them.
Going my way?
I wish I were Batman. But we're fated to travel in different directions.
This would be the last time we see Julie Newmar as Catwoman. Her final line is, "My heart belongs to Batman." It'll be the last time we hear anything like that, too, because Season 3 Catwoman is a whole different animal. It does seem weird that she's constantly declaring her adoration while constantly trying to kill him. But that's kind of normal for the canonical Batman-Catwoman relationship, too. You can see the sexual tension rippling in the air, even as he's trying to capture her and she's trying to murder him. Her plan was a little over the top, trying to use a big student protest as a distraction for the police. Batman said he figured out what her target was when he saw how close the protest location was to the jewelry exchange building. It was also sloppy. She should have had a fence set up before she ever went near the gems. Instead, every hour she had to sit on them brought her closer to getting caught with them. A professional thief would know better. But as we saw, we weren't trying to take ourselves seriously. So under those circumstances, pretty much anything goes. And in this show, it probably will. I'm Irving, and I'm an Adamaniac.